it won't be the same because a lot of times when they were with their dad, they stayed at my place, and I can just still see them sitting in the living room with me.
Diane Luckleitner still has a hard time believing that her son Joe, 5-year-old granddaughter Vivian Zwick, and 3-year-old grandson Anson Zwick are no longer with her. All three shot inside the children's mother's home last spring. It was 11 o'clock at night on April 13th when Eaton County Sheriff's deputies responded to Old River Trail in Delta Township after getting a report of a shooting. It was at that moment that Diane's life would be forever changed. Joe and Vivian had been shot to death, and Anson, who was critically injured, died 2 days later. Diane and the rest of the Luckleitner family left behind to pick up the pieces.
There's times that I cry. There's times that I get really mad. My son Joe was the one that was always there for me. I lost my protector because he was always there. If I needed anything, Joe's the one that I went to first.
Joe Luckleitner lived in the Upper Peninsula. He came back to the Lansing area frequently, visiting his children and his mom. His craft was woodworking, and his children loved to be around him.
Little Anson was out there with his father. Anson liked to see how things were made. They loved to play outdoors. They liked doing the gardening, and they were just such beautiful, innocent little babies. And it just won't be the same.
It's been nearly 5 months since that night, and Eaton County Sheriff's detectives are waiting on the results of forensic evidence to be included in what they're calling a high-priority investigation.
The investigation is going great. We are working stride and stride with the family. This is a very complex investigation. It's a very large puzzle. We have a lot of pieces to those puzzles.
With being here, does it bring back everything that happened that night? I mean, when 2 children are murdered, that's something it changes you.
It does. It was a horrific scene, and we feel for all the deputies, all the first responders that were involved to see such a horrific scene.
And for Vivian and Anson's big sister Margaret, this tragedy has caused heartbreak over occasions never marked and dreams never realized.
It's all the time we don't get to have. It's every missed birthday, it's the first kiss, the first boyfriend, the first driver's license, the first tooth, the first everything, the first and last. We got 5 years, which is I'm grateful for, but I was really banking on another, 50.
And now Grandma Diane is making it her mission to be there for her family who needs her and her loved ones gone too soon.
I'm going to keep fighting to find out who did this and try to be there for Meg and Noah and the rest of the family and get some justification out of this, because there's no way that anybody would ever deserve to have this happen to them. And Joe did not deserve this, and those babies definitely did not deserve this.